You had a year, right? To put it that way.
We back, baby. It's been a hell of a 6 months for me. Something I'd never gone through before, having surgery and stuff, so I told them that's the game I kind of wanted to play in, and that's what I think I'm ready for.
I feel like a senior in high school. You know when you know you're about to go to college, your last day of school. I can't wait.
My mentality going to the playoffs last year was honestly, I think we were, as a team, I think we were ready. We were all starting to kind of gel, and I think that was the overall feeling, is that we were ready. Yeah, I was in the corner, went baseline, and I went to do kind of cut it back on the second step, and I came to the bench and I said, I thought Goran stepped on my foot. I said, yeah, they stepped on my ankle. I gotta go get it taped real quick. Doc checked me out and everything felt good, and it wasn't comfortable, but it felt like kind of I sprained my ankle. They taped me up and I tried to run back on the court, and they were like, hold on, we gotta see if you can do certain things. Watch the video. Goran was about a foot away from me. I said to myself, oh, in my mind, my wheels start spinning and kind of mind starts racing of what happened. My mindset was I was gonna play next game. And that's what everybody's mindset was. We got it checked out the next morning in Miami. Still going into that, there was no thought in my mind and anybody's mind that I was gonna be out. And then I get done the MRI. They explained to me what happened. It was, basically they said, you're gonna need surgery on it. And when I heard that, I kind of just froze. The night before, I was literally just playing in a game, felt 100% healthy, and now I have to have surgery. It sucked hearing that news, but I was still for some reason, there was still something inside of me no, I'm okay. I don't need surgery. I can play. But they just showed me the big picture of everything, and that's when we made the decision.
Donte DiVincenzo suffered a serious tendon injury in his foot and will miss the remainder of the playoffs. It's a significant blow for the title contending Bucks, as well as DiVincenzo, who's been a starting guard and has played at a high level on both ends of the floor all season.
I had surgery the day after game 2, because I left in between game 1 and 2. At home is when it was my first game back. I was on my scooter and everything. As a player, you don't want to hear sometimes somebody being so serious all the time. You have the coaches being serious, you have everybody else being serious. Sometimes you need somebody to break it up.
So what makes you all
The breakfast of championship. Level the mood in the locker room, and that was kind of where I was just being myself. Talking to Drew, messing with Bryn all the time, making sure they're still locked in and having fun and enjoying it. Nobody on the team was in the finals before, so it was the first time I didn't want everybody to get in the finals and kind of just be on edge about everything. enjoy the moment, just have fun playing ball, and then that's when I think things started to change for us. Yeah, no, I was super excited. Bryn almost knocked me off my damn scooter. You can still always have those memories, those pictures, those videos of I was in the finals and we won a ring. It counted like who we did it with. Like, we're running out, and I joke about like Bryn had his arm around me on the scooter. I'm like, bro, you gotta chill. He was like, nah, I don't care. Like, that bond, we're gonna be bonded forever together, so it was super cool. To see how happy they were. Like you said, it was 50 years, so there were so many people in the crowd that were just emotional and having a great time, and to see what winning basketball games did for the city, you don't think about it until when you're in that situation.
All eyes on me. It's just me.
It's fun.
Nobody else coming in here, it's just me.
Not just me.
Y'all
Hey,
put the cameras
it's I have arrived.
Selfishly, you're thinking like, damn, they still did this without you. It's bittersweet. You want to be a part of that. You want to have that feeling of having an impact on the team. Obviously, you don't want the team to lose. So those are the emotions I'm battling every day. Mentally, that was the hardest, I don't even know what you want to say, a month? It was like the hardest month that I've had, like, in terms of like my pro career. Sometimes people trying to make you feel better makes you think about it more. I was at the point where I'm blessed, I have a ring, I know what I did for the team last year, but during that moment I was like, all right, let's get this over with so that my mindset can be solely on my rehab. I mean, I talked to George, that's my big brother, so I talked to George and I talked to Bled. Those two dudes helped me a lot, and then honestly on the team is Jeff Teague.
Shout out to Teague, man. Shout out to Jeff, man. Yeah. It's my WWE guy on the team.
Like, Jeff Teague was one of those dudes that, like, he's been through a lot in his career, he's played a long time, and he would keep my mind occupied and just talk about different things and check up on me and stuff. And like I said, George and Bled, I'd call them whenever I needed, so they were my go-tos.
Jeff, shoot, bro.
Once the season ended and my mindset changed to like, all right, now let's get back, I started to kind of feel like I was gaining traction in my rehab. It's really right after the parade, that's when it kind of got serious. Andrew and I worked, I always joke with him, I was like, you can't advance medicine unless you test stuff out. And he was like, you're gonna make me go bald during this rehab. I was trying to push the envelope a little bit, trying to go 2 a days. We would go in the morning, do as much as we can, and then at night, we'd basically hold that of what we did in the morning, we do it again. Depending on how I pulled up in the morning, we either advance or we hold where we're at. It was a good couple weeks of that, and once I got out of my boot, that's when they were like, all right, you gotta slow down a little bit. I was so happy to just finally be on 2 feet. I couldn't walk for anything. It was stiff as hell, but it was a good feeling because I felt like I was actually kind of gaining momentum. The first time I took my ankle out the boot, they were like, try to raise your ankle. And it went from here to here. And I was like, I'm never gonna be able to get my range back. But day after day and going twice a day with Andrew was like, I got to where I needed to be. And then once I got to where I needed to be, I just went full forward and I was locked in from there.
Y'all line right here? You looking right at me?
Yeah, I'm good. Even though we won it, I wasn't playing. So I kind of got to hide in that spotlight a little bit and just work my tail off to try to get back. And everybody who kind of forgot what we did in the regular season while I was playing, that's my job to kind of remind them when I get back.
Training camp, I had a meeting with the surgeon. The day training camp started, that day, we went up to Green Bay after training camp. And at that point, it was, how fast can you get back to being you?
Hey, Chris, hurry up. Make the shots, all
could take 2 months from that point, it could take 3, or it could take 5 or 6. You don't know depending on what your body is. Me being me is like I tried something, and then if they were like, did you feel anything? I was like, nah. They're like, okay, let's add that to your program. So then we started building up from there. And I've given Sane a lot of gray hairs too during this rehab process. Once I started being able to jump, and then the first time I dunked, like started to feel myself again. It was cool. I think first it was like we started doing that full court stuff, and I had to basically get my wind back, my lungs back a little bit, and doing the full court stuff, see how my ankle felt, and I was fine. So I kept asking, can we do this? Can we do 1-on-1, 3-on-3? So then they added that in, video guys, few two-way guys, like stuff like that. And then once they said, hey, listen, like we think you're ready to do scrimmaging, I wanted to scrimmage against competition level.
Hey, compete 1 through 5.
Together on 3, 1, 2, 3. Together.
You said 1 through 5.
The first scrimmage with the G League, it was really good. It was kind of like, all right, now I'm playing against a good talented team and good talented players, and they helped me out a lot. They were good. We got a talented ass G League team, and I think they're gonna do great things this year. They came in with the right mindset too. Like they didn't come in trying to prove something. They just came in trying to get better, and they came in trying to make sure that I progressed in my rehab. So I think with their mindset coming in really helped me because I wasn't worried about anything other than just playing ball and getting my win back. And yeah, there's some talented dudes on that team.
Yeah, one of them at least.
Pretty cool, man.
Family on 3, 1, 2, 3. Family. You pull up, that's lit.
Jack here in the corner over here. We got ankle lock over here. Get the half court.
Bro, this is my shot.
No, it's not your shot. This is my shot. It's our shot. It's our shot. It's us. What's up, dog? Get this. Us. I'll say right here. You know what I'm saying? Donte DiVincenzo, you feel me?
Sources tell me Milwaukee Bucks guard Donte DiVincenzo is set to make his season debut. This is a major return to the lineup for the reigning NBA champions. DiVincenzo had a breakout campaign offensively and defensively before undergoing season-ending surgery on his ankle in June.
We back, baby. Nah, that's it. Try to keep pushing it, and just being able to check into a game in Milwaukee is gonna feel special. I wanted to feel that love from that fan base and have that crowd. It's been a hell of a 6 months for me. Something I've never gone through before, having surgery and stuff, so that's what I think I'm ready for. Just trying to find my way. Just go out there and do the little things and kind of just feel it out. For me, it's just rolling with the punches, being able to be coached. I told Coach, I said, I don't want any like, oh, he's trying to work his way back. I want it to still be on me like he usually is, and coaches be on me and the players be on me. Just feel as normal as I possibly can to get back to where I was before. Like I said, it's been a long ass 6 months, and I'm really happy and just know that the work I put in is got me back to where I need to be.